Are you struggling to land clients on a consistent basis every single week for your agency? And if you are, you need to be closing using an audit. And in this video, I have the perfect template for you, so stay tuned. Now, this strategy has generated me well over 6 figures for my business, and I'm gonna be giving it to you for free today in this video. And if you stay into the end of this video, I'm gonna give you the exact template that I've used, which will save you tens of thousands of dollars in your business and lost revenue from not doing this, and also save you a bunch of time. This template that I'm gonna give you today, I've crafted over the last 4 years of running a profitable agency. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first thing I need you to understand, which is really, really important, these audits you want to be sending to warm prospects, people who have already shown some level of interest. What you do not want to be doing is sending these audits out to people completely cold, because this is going to take so much time and it's going to be super inefficient. This audit strategy that I'm going to give you today needs to be done to people who have already responded to you and have shown a level of interest. And if you do that, this added level of commitment and professionalism is going to allow you to land way more clients. That's going to be super important. So with that in mind, the first step is very, very simple. You need to make sure you're getting access to the accounts. Now, if this is a Facebook ads audit, you need to make sure you're getting access to the ad account. If this is a social media management audit, you want to make sure you've got all the social media links there and ready to go. Now, what's fantastic about this, and this is what another reason why this audit works so well, is this acts as what's known as a foot in the door. It allows you to get your first foot in the door, and once you've got that foot in the door, it's so much easier to then open it, right? Again, the first step is always the hardest, so as soon as you get that step forward, you've got some level of commitment, which then by the time you come to the close, if you get enough yeses, you're going to be a lot more likely to get that big yes in terms of moving forward together as a client. So again, this is another reason this is a great technique, is because you're getting that foot in the door. But yeah, step 1, get access. Now, step 2, you need to understand the old ways of long 4-5 page written audits are out the window. The way moving forward you need to be doing your audits is video audits, and the best platform and software to do this is using Loom. Now, in this Loom, you can avoid, as mentioned, having like a 7-page document. Instead, a 3, 4, 5-minute video that goes in depth and specifically what you can do to help that brand and business is really, really going to increase your chances of closing the client. And what you want to do here to craft the best audit possible is be specific. Rather than just give cookie cutter advice, I want you to be inside the ad account, on the social media pages, give exact specific things based off of their brand and what they are doing right now that you can do to improve. Now, for me, my main service that I offer is Facebook advertising for our clients. So what I will do and my team will do is we will go inside of ad accounts and we will tell them exactly what they are currently doing wrong, where the issue is, where the problem is, and then give them a solution, which is again, which we will fulfill for them, on what they can do to take their business to the next level. So it may be something as simple as, hey, I noticed you're doing this targeting. This is why it's bad. This is what we would do to improve it. And this is why it is better. Give them specific information on strategies. Show them, again, and this is going to give them pain. Show them exactly the problems that they're doing and speak about how much money it's costing them, and then give them a solution. But again, this is really important. This is why the Loom video audits work so well, is you're being specific, you're in their account, and if you add that to the fact they're already interested, this is going to help you convert clients like wildfire. Another little tip that I have for this as well, what you have to consider is this allows your prospects to build some level of rapport with you. You know, it's not just a plain boring 5-page document. This is you taking your time and energy and adding a bit of personality to the audit. It allows them to build a bit of a relationship with you before they even become your client. So again, that's going to be really important. And another final tip is avoid rambling. These audits do not need to be 10-15 minutes long. You are dealing in the most part with people who are high up in companies, if not the owners and founders of companies, which again, all of these people are very, very busy, and a lot of them have a million things on their plate at once. So because of this, keep it short, concise, and to the point. You know, if you're a business owner, you've got a million things to do, somebody sends you a 15-minute video, as great as that is, you're probably gonna think, I will get back to it. And then getting back to it means they never end up doing it, okay? If you send a 3-4-minute video, most people will be like, you know what, I have time to quickly watch this now. So shorter, to the point, avoid rambling, keep all the good stuff in there, and be specific on what you can do to help. And in this scenario as well, if you are a beginner, another tip I have for you is to make notes. So if you're not that confident and you're a bit afraid of being on video, maybe it's your first time, then make 5-6 bullet points. Before you go on and jump on that video, make the bullet points and just follow them step by step. What's also good with Loom is you can cut stuff out. If you make mistakes, you stutter, you don't like it, you can edit and cut certain things out of the video. So when you send the finished product, it looks like you've never made a mistake. So don't worry too much about that, but if you want to prepare, write some bullet points down, it's gonna help you out a bunch with your audit and help you stay as concise as possible. And then this is a game changer to kind of wrap up step 2 here, is inside of that audit when you're doing it and you're sending over all that value and information, make sure you always have some kind of call to action at the end of the video. Don't just finish up the audit with, okay, I hope this was helpful, thanks so much. You want to have a call to action. Send them to the next step of the process. So you can say something as simple as, okay, cool, and obviously, this is what we can do to help. And if you're interested in learning some more information, maybe you want to jump on a call and discuss this in more detail, you can click the button on the screen right now, or click the link in the email, book in a time for us to chat. I can share some more ideas with you. Boom, and that is a call to action. So another bigger call to action could be pushing straight to the invoice. If depending on the relationship that you've got, the rapport you have, if you've had a couple of meetings, you can use the audit as a way to push them through to pay the invoice. So you could finish up and say, if all of this sounds great to you, you want to help, as mentioned on the call, I'm going to shoot across an invoice. So if you click the button on the screen right now, it's going to take you to a page where you can pay the invoice. And the most amazing thing with Loom Pro is Loom Pro allows you to add buttons on the end screen of the video, and you can link them to wherever. So you can link them to a core booking page, you could link them through to an invoice, you could link them through to a landing page where they can pay. There's a bunch of options there. But if you have that call to action, you're basically telling them to go to the next step in your sales process, and I guarantee this will increase your close rates massively. And just to pop in here right now, if you are finding any value whatsoever in this video, it would mean a massive amount to me if you hover over that gray like button down below, smash it blue, and show the support to the channel. And of course, if you're not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video and you want more content like this on building your social media marketing agency. So the third tip that I have for you, this is really only going to be relevant to people who have a bit more experience, but where possible, we spoke about just a minute ago on taking them on like a journey, right? Saying, this is what the problems you're having right now, and we are the solution. This is the journey we can take you on. Another fantastic way to do this, if you have results, is to share those results in case studies. So it's really powerful when you can say, hey, look, you're here right now, but look, this is just like our client, John. John was in this exact same position. Show a screenshot of John's results before and say, we did this exact same thing for John, and now look at his results, and we can also do this same thing for you. When you attach that to proven system, results, to testimonial, a case study, it really drills that home a lot more than just saying that you can get results. Again, testimonials and results, I kind of prove it, right? There's no doubt whatsoever, because you can say, we've done this for somebody else just like you, and that's gonna allow them to, again, take action even more so, because they kind of get that scarcity because they want the same kind of results and they know that you've done it before. And what's crazy is in my mentorship program, I actually share exact live examples of me sending looms exactly like this to my prospects that I ended up closing and then becoming clients. And these audits are a large reason to why we even ended up closing these clients in the first place. So if you want to see those exact live examples and you want mentorship, coaching, and guidance on starting your agency, the link to join to that will be in the description down below. So the fourth tip that I have for you is so damn important. Once you do this, you're sending out these audits. You want to make sure that you are tracking everything that you do. Track, test, and optimize. Test it. You want to know what works. Do 3-minute videos perform better? 5-minute videos? When you push people to a call, when you push to the invoice, test what works better. When you leverage case studies and don't, when you leverage certain case studies, test everything, track everything, and really optimize and craft this to be the best and highest converting audit strategy that you can. And when you do that, you're really going to start to notice patterns. What do people convert really well with? What don't they? What do I say when people are starting to convert more? What did I do in that video that led them to convert? You can track this and use that in your next audit moving forward, and you're going to notice way more conversions because of that. So again, really important to track everything that you're doing and test, and then optimize and keep that cycle going. Now, as I mentioned, it's going to be very, very important to send these looms to people who have already shown a level of interest. You don't send this on the first outreach message. These are only to people who have responded and showed a level of interest. Now, because of that, obviously you're going to need to do outreach. You're going to need to start setting up some meetings and getting to the point of the close phase with clients. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, you can check out this video up here right now, where I show you 25 different ways that you can actually land clients for your business. So again, this video is super valuable and super helpful. However, if you don't set up the meetings, you don't have that interest, it's all for nothing. So check out this video where I show you 25 different ways that you can land agency clients for your business. But there we have it. I hope you found a bunch of value. Thanks again so much for watching. The link to my mentorship program will be in the description, and I will catch you in the next video.